Peace, love, and light, y'all. Peace, love, and light. Woo! Today is a beautiful day. The sun is feeling nice. I'm loving the setting behind me. It's just, I feel amazing. But I do want to come through right now to tell you a dream that I had last night. It was a crazy dream. I'm going to, remember the best way I can. It's a very much crazy dream, but it was definitely a spiritual awakening for me. I was in this dream. I don't know how I got there. I don't even know how I was led there. But in this dream, I was surrounded by two men that were trying to get me to do things that I wouldn't normally do. They were trying to get me to do sexual things that I wouldn't normally do. And they know that I wouldn't normally do this. So they were trying to convince me to do these things on camera for them sexually. And I told them no. I rejected it. They was trying to convince me after me rejecting it, trying to get me to do it, telling me all these good things to get me to do it. No, this is not who I am. This is not who I am, and you're not gonna get this from me. Somehow I escaped. I don't know how I escaped. I don't even know where I ended up at, but I ended up at a school full of women. I ended up at a school full of women. I was talking to them. I was uplifting them, and I was giving them awareness of to be careful of who you are around. Be careful who you give yourself to. Be careful who you open your legs up to. Be careful who you open your heart up, heart with, because not everybody mean you good. Not every man want not every man wants you for your mind and your soul, your spirit of who you are inside. They want what they see. They want what's between your legs only. And these men seem to be narcissists, and they was really trying to get me to do things that I wouldn't normally do. So I left the scene. And I told them no, who you think I am? This is not who I am. This is not who God told me to be. So I left, and I went off to a school full of women, and I was telling these women, be careful. Be careful who you give your heart to. Be careful who you open your legs up to, because you can be sleeping with the enemy. You can be like, man, listen. Not everybody deserves your heart. Not everybody deserves what's between your legs. It's very precious. Don't let nobody invade your privacy because they have this selfish desire to just get what's between your legs. Make them work for it. Make them work for it. It don't matter how many months or weeks. Don't even care about how they feel because you ain't give it to them in the first week. Don't care about how they feel because you ain't give it to them within that week that you known them. That is too quick. When you read a chapter book, when you read in a chapter book, it don't give you the whole story in that one page. You have to read that whole story, many pages. You have to keep reading and learning, and absorbing this information and understanding this information so that you can get this whole story. And you have to read all these. You have to go through all of these chapters to really, truly understand what this book is about. This is how you have to be with a man or even a woman, because it's vice versa. Be careful who you sleep with, because these women is not all good. They are very toxic. They can literally spread that into your life. They are toxic. And when you notice that when somebody is toxic and it's not pleasing what you are living, it's not benefiting what you are already living, you have to really isolate yourself from that and throw it away. And you don't even have to you don't have to be rude to them. You don't have to be rude and you don't have to be mean with it. You can always just be cordial and not intervene into what they are into. You don't have to do what they are into. Be yourself. Be authentic. Know yourself and be real with yourself. Is this something that I would do? Is this something that my mama would like to see me do? Is this something that my mama would do? Is this something that my daddy would do? Even if they wouldn't do that, or even if they would, just know yourself that you would not do it. And don't let nobody convince you to do something that you wouldn't normally do. But this dream was crazy because it really showed me who I am to be in the future. I am a life coach. I am a spiritual teacher. And I'm loving this. This is something this is something that has been in me since I was a kid, and I just love the truth. I love what's real. I love what makes sense because it helps me, and I know it can help other people. I've been through so much in this life, and I don't even look like what I've been through. This is God. God delivered me from so many things in this lifetime. And not even in this lifetime, God revealed and showed me so many things at a very, very young age. I had to go through so much at a very young age with a lot of people. I was stuck in situations that I didn't want to be in. I was forced to be in situations that I didn't want to be in. And I had to get through that. I had to get through that by myself. I had to learn how to escape from trouble and past trauma by myself. But not really though. I thought I was by myself, and I really wasn't. This whole time, the reason why I am here today to speak to you guys today is because I was guided by God. God was protecting me. So every rejection that I was going through in this lifetime, it was for my protection. And I know that whatever you are going through, and whatever you have been, if you have ever been rejected, it is for your protection. It is for your protection. And everything that you are going through right now, whatever situation that you are going through right now, whether it's about men or your boyfriend, your husband, everything you are going through right now, it is preparing you for the future. It is preparing you for who you really are. It is to strengthen that real person, that real personality that you have. It's to heighten up the real version of yourself. It's preparing you for what is true to you. It is preparing you. So let God work in your life. Don't fault God, because guess what? Everything is a trial. Everything is a trial. You have to go to school for everything. This is spiritual school. When you in school, like, you know, you wake up every morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, you go to school, class to class. That's basic learning. You know, you're learning math, you're learning reading, science, social studies, you know, everything that a human needs to stay sane and, you know, get through life and maneuver life. But when you going through spiritual school, that's basically really all you need. That spiritual school is what's really gonna really heighten you up on top of that school knowledge. The spiritual school is gonna really top it off, put the icing on the cake, because what you're going through is preparing you for the future. So don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged. Get away from negative people. If you're around people who are trying to make you do things that you wouldn't normally do, move. That is a warning comes before destruction. That is a warning. Now, if you sit in that, if you dwell in that because you love this person, you sitting in it because you feel like you don't want to hurt this person's feelings, and you just sitting there waiting for this thing, you literally, by you just sitting there, you waiting for destruction to happen. You want this to happen to you. Excuse me. But you have to be aware. Be cautious. And back to the story. When I was talking to these women, they was listening to me. They was looking at me in awe because I don't look like what I was going through. I don't look like what I've been through. I mean, and a lot of people say that, and a lot of people will say that, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people do say that it don't look like you go through what you go through. Don't judge a book by its cover. Do not judge a book by its cover. You can't do that, because you don't know what's in there. You don't know what brought them out. You don't know what they are going through to get where they are now. So you just have to be aware of that. Stop stopping people in their tracks, because everybody is learning something for a reason. Everybody is going through something for a reason. And this is real. This is real life. Not everybody have this sense of mind to say, oh, okay, I'm going through it, just get back up. It's not that simple for a lot of people. It is not that simple. So sometimes God speaks through people to really get to that person to really get up. God speaks through people all the time. He uses us as his living vessel to help the next person because we need it. We need it. Each one teach one. I love me some God, man. I love reading the Bible. I love reading books to help me elevate, especially for my business. I have a skincare business, Their Skin Authentics. You can look that up on Instagram. It'll be in the description below. So you guys people to see what I'm about. And that skincare is banging. It's a banger now. It's a banger. Only you can be a judge for yourself. So you're going to check that out on my Instagram, TheirSkin_Authentics. I have an online business, TheirSkinAuthentics.net. I also have a shop on Etsy, TheraShop.etsy.com. All of that will be in the description below. But I do have a botanical skincare, all natural. Come from natural spices, natural flowers, and herbs. It really does help and soothe the skin. It heals the skin. It helps with all skin types. I make all my skin products for everybody. It is for everybody. Everybody deserves good skin. Everybody deserves good skin. But anyway, live your life, man. Live your life in the most cautious way. Do everything in moderation. Don't give everybody your all. Because they ain't going to do nothing but take advantage of you. They're going to do nothing but take advantage of your sweetness. Don't let nobody take advantage of you. All right, stay peace. Stay loving. Love on God. Love on the next person. And, you know, stay true to yourself. Stay true to yourself. Deuces. Until next time, y'all.